Hey everybody. So I decided after I started this cup here that I would make a video. So the first thing I did was I took this vinyl and I cut triangle out of it. I could actually do 2 more cups with this piece of vinyl. Then I put that vinyl on the cup. Then I took my painter's tape or masking tape and I taped off this silvery section here. And then I took this pink paint, painted 2 coats. Then I took tacket, put tacket on the pink, waited for it to dry. And then I took this custom pink blend that I made and put it on there. Once that dried, I sealed it with Rust-Oleum 2x clear spray paint. Then I took the masking tape off. Painted twice with this silver, let it dry, used tack it again, and then I used this Happy Ever After from Glitter Insanity, which I don't think they're in business anymore, if I remember correctly, but I do still have some of their glitter, so I try to use some of these ones that I don't have a whole lot of first. Then I let that dry, and then again I took the Rust-Oleum 2x to spray seal it. So there is a couple of like rogue glitters on this vinyl, so I'm going to try and get them off. Okay, so at this point now I'm ready to put epoxy on the cup. So I'm going to pause, put my PPE on, I got my mask, and turn my fan on. I'm going to mix my epoxy and then I'll come back. Okay, I have my epoxy mixed. I have about 30 grams. I also have these that once it's dry and smooth, I might have to put 2 coats on this. But once the surface is smooth, I'm going to put these on this pink. But I don't think they're going to be that close together. So I have my mask on. Turn my turner on. Got my gloves. I'm just going to put this epoxy on. I'm going to start with the pink first. Just in case any of that pink glitter wants to move. I really don't want to contaminate. All right. Now I'm going to take my heat gun. I'm going to pop some of these bubbles to make it easier for later. So there's still some bubbles on there. I'll let that kind of cool down a little bit. If you overheat the epoxy, then it basically burns and then there's bubbles everywhere that you can't get rid of. So that's it for this step. Once this is dry, we'll see where we're sitting, and then we'll move on to the next step. So in this step, I have decided to go ahead and start putting on these cheetah spots. I did not like them so close together, so they are a little bit further apart. I have epoxied this cup, and now I am putting on that holographic nail tape to put that extra accent on that line. So right here, I'm just checking. I noticed that that nail tape was not quite long enough, so I tore it off and redid it. This is the chosen decal for this cup. But I can't just put this on this cup because this will not show up enough on this cup. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to carefully paint white paint on this cup, or this sticker, decal, water slide. So I'm just going to take my white paint going to carefully paint over the decal. This way, those colors on this decal will actually, on this water slide, will actually show through onto the cup, and you'll actually see what it is. And it might take 2 coats of paint, but I'll just show you one because this is kind of tedious. See. So I'm going to pause while I do this, and then I will see if we need a second coat. Then I'll do the second coat. I'll let it dry, and then we'll put it on the cup. Okay, so I have this painted, the white. I spray sealed it just in case. Now I'm going to stick this in water, and hopefully it works. We're going to stick it on the cup. Get my cup wet. Just a little bit, make it easier to move around. Takes about 30 seconds or so. 30 to 45 seconds. Okay, so it's starting to come off the backing. I'm gonna, so that's wet. Center this on there. All right, it did work. Make sure it's straight. Take my squeegee. Getting any excess water out of there. You can actually see there's like a little white outline on some of it, which is fine. So you can see the whole image. There you go. Lighting sucks because I only have one light on. There it is. Now we'll let that dry. And then it'll get 1, maybe 2 more coats of epoxy, and then it'll be done.